Hi, Cassie. I would like to thank you for agreeing to do this interview and help me with my research. My research focuses on group and team dynamics, and I'm looking for an answer to my research question. How can trust help organizations address the challenges of managing virtual teams and improve team performance? I will ask you a series of questions relating to this question, and your response will stay anonymous. But before starting, please tell me something about the work and role you are in.
Sure. I'm a project coordinator and I work in medium-sized company here in Sydney that offer IT solutions to clients across the globe. I have been working at the company for 4 years, and I have been working remotely since the pandemic. And our company has continued this hybrid model afterwards.
Thank you for that. So my first question is, what are some of the main challenges you or your team has faced while working virtually, and how those challenges affected your team?
There were certainly a lot of challenges involved within work virtually. Our main difficulty was in relations to communication and coordination. In a time before social distancing, communication in the office was substantious and organic, where you could just walk up to someone's desk and ask them to clarify something for you. But in the virtual time, everything needs to be planned or crafted or discussed on video calls. This frequently results in a lack in the transfer of information, misunderstanding of tasks, and lack of attachment amongst the teammates. Other than that, lack of motivation and interest was another major difficulty. There were employees who felt that they were not the significant part of the company, and the intern could not relate it to its purpose. Similarly, working from home led to no personal connection, and thus most individuals will only focus on their own performance, and the overall teamwork declined. We also struggled to monitor performance and hold people accountable. Some on the team felt micromanaged and others abused the lack of oversight. Finding the right balance between independence and the supervision also proved to be a continuous struggle for managers. We also had to work through tech problems, such as bumbling internet or software crashed, which interrupt the flow and were frustrating. Frankly, all of this had a significant impact on our productivity and the experience as a team. The productivity of the entire team declined with missed deadline and client complaints. Work-life balance of the team was also affected by it, and there was significant lack of trust among the members, which affecting our overall performance. Seriously, it was a big challenge working virtually. However, with time, proper procedures were put in place and the new digital communication tools were used, which improved performance.
Okay, so consider your response. Can you tell me how did trust among the team members influence the way you handled the challenges and the effect it had on team performance?
Well, honestly, trust was definitely the cornerstone of how we dealt with the issue of virtual teamwork. At the start of operation in remote, there was a lower level of trust. Managers didn't know if employees worked well without direct oversight, and the employees felt they were being spied on. The morale was down by the mutual suspicion and the unnecessary friction while being caused. Our management, I think, realized this and they decided to change the entire approach and started focusing on building trust. The company stopped it monitor internet access or activity logs and moved to outcome based on performance assessment. This This was where other members were provided clear role and responsibilities within the company with a particular autonomy where they could decide how to work on it. This step showed that the company trusted the employees and considered them capable and to handle the work. In response to this, it was seen that the members become more proactive and showed more responsibilities. They did not feel that they would be judged by anyone, and they were quite confident with their approach. Like if someone knew that they would not meet the deadline, they could not feel hesitant to ask anyone. They would ask for help from other members who were more than willing to help them and complete the work properly. The greater transparency allowed us to get things done more easily and actively. Psychologically, the team was quite happy, and even people who joined newly to team were able to feel that they were its part because the current environment has changed completely. Looking at the performance, we could see probable growth in our performance. The way projects were handled and the delivery by the team also improved significantly, and it was clear from the performance metric that we had in place. The satisfaction level among the members of the team was also high, and all of this was basically because of the trust that was built among the members.
Great to hear that. So please tell from your experience, what were the specific actions or steps that helped your team with sustaining and building trust over time?
It took a great deal of effort from our member to build and maintain trust in virtual worlds. One of the things where we started very early on was transparency. We encourage everyone to share progress on their projects, challenge they faced, and even personal life achievements with every other on our platform. This was vital in building trust and a sense of community. We also held weekly open-door sessions where employees could ask us anything. There were no limited on the scope of the question. Whether it's related to a project, business ideas, or general inquiries. Due to this, an open culture was created, and the hierarchical structure was somewhat reduced. There were informal meetings held with the members on the video to discuss things and have fun banterings. Overall, improving the spirit of the working in a team. We as an organization also started recognizing and appreciating the efforts of team members. Like when a team member did good work, he or she was acknowledged for the effort in a public space with support from other members. One other step that we took that was clear expectation from the members when it comes to deadlines and targets. This was basically done to reduce the confusion and misunderstanding that is generally created with the team. Apart from others, the company also made strategic use of many digital tools such as Microsoft Teams, Slack, and Asana for improve all the aspects of work in a team. With the use of these tools, the communication improved and the ongoing developments with the project were also properly managed. With time, the team had developed a habit of sharing constructive feedback and supporting one another rather than putting the blame on each other. This was basically possible with the trust and was built within the team. And once the trust was built, other challenge will handle properly.
Great, that was quite insightful. It would be all from my side. Thank you for answering all the questions. So, honestly, it will be of great help to me in completing my research and submitting my assignment. Thanks a lot.
No problem. You are most welcome and all the best for your assignment.